Hey YouTube, it's your boy Rook here on another Rook toy hunting journey, and today's hunt I want to hit some really sweet stuff. First and foremost, I have to go to Hot Topics to use my hot cash. It will be expiring very shortly, about another week or so, so I want to knock that out completely right now to get the next set of bonuses they have going into the following week of hot cash, which I think is if you spend $50, you get 15 off. I believe that's what the next promotion is going to be. So I want to go through this round of hot cash to get something really awesome at Hot Topic. Then I also just finished watching the new Spider-Man Homecoming movie. Phenomenal movie. If you guys have not seen it yet, go out definitely for all you geeky fans who love comic book superhero movies. Definitely watch this movie. Does it hold a candle to the predecessors? Yeah, I think it's really good as the first Spider-Man movie. I think it was awesome. Tying in the whole stuff with Civil War into the whole Marvel mythology again, into the Marvel Studios movies is really cool. So I want to get those really awesome Homecoming pops. So I kind of put them around the screen right now so you can see what I'm talking about. Definitely want to get the homemade outfit. I want to hopefully get the standard suit. That's what I really want to get my hands on. So with that being said, as I always say, guys, let's go out, get some cool toys on another great Rook toy hunting journey. Okay guys, so I decided to hit Hot Topics up on this toy hunt, and let's see if we can get some of the cool items I talked about at the beginning of the video. I'm still looking for the REDUX, which should be coming out sometime soon, but I don't think they actually have it here at Hot Topics. Ooh, they got the new Venom. Ooh, it's a Hot Topic exclusive, so he's going to be picked up. I knew they had this guy here, which is a 2-pack of Harley, so we're going to get these two guys here. I'm going to swing around, as I always do with you. So first thing we're going to get, of course, is this awesome Venom. Yes! Yes, holding up even with the bad shoulder, but yeah, he looks amazing, guys. Look at this one. This is kind of like a neon bluish colored Venom. Different sort of pose than we normally see, but he looks amazing. And of course, we're going to get this Joker Harley 2-pack. This is based off, I believe, the comic, The Futures End #1. It might be kind of difficult, but if you spin around in the back, we'll show here, it's based off of this comic imagery you see in the back here, where he's basically, Harley is spearfishing the actual Joker's hat off his head, as you can see right there. That's what's on the actual cover of the actual comic. So we're getting these two awesome pops. Stay tuned, guys. More hunting on the way. Okay, guys, I figured I'd swing over to Toys R Us real quick. See if I can get my hands on those really awesome Funko Homecoming Spider-Man pops. I come over to the end cap, see if there's anything cool here. Nothing really great from what you see. Looking at the front of the Funko display, they have that really awesome Ghost Rider Dorbs ride. Looks really sweet. If you're a Dorbs fan, you might be interested in this guy. It's really big Dorbs ride. Bigger than their normal rides, it looks like. But it looks really sweet from an actual Dorbs ride perspective. So again, if you guys are interested in Ghost Rider, they have him. We're looking for, going across the shelves, they do have the Spider-Man Homecoming suit. So we're going to get this guy here, definitely. Still looking, the shelf looks like it's been pretty rifled through, maybe because of the new movie. Again, there's another one of the homemade suits, since we have one now. If we look over this one here, oh man, this looks really cool, but the box on this one's beat up really bad. I probably have to go somewhere else to see if I can get it. There are 5 available pops in the wave. You got the new Spider-Man, you got the homemade suit, you got Peter Parker, you got Tony Stark in his civilian outfit, and you have the Vulture. Ooh, look at that. Speaking of the Vulture, we got the Vulture over here, so we're going to get him as well. Definitely going to get Vulture. And still looking around. Ooh, they have Peter Parker over here. So we're going to get Peter Parker as well. So as you guys know, I always showcase off my stuff to you guys. So let's actually spin around and show you all 3 things we're getting, at least at Toys R Us. Of course, the very first one we had is the Vulture. I just picked him up kind of second, though. Looks amazing. Very thick, heavy pop here. I do think he looks really cool. Being the main bad guy for the Spider-Man movie, got to get him. The really cool Spider-Man in his homemade outfit with the funky eyes. He looks amazing here. I'll kind of zoom in so you can see it. I'm going to definitely get him as well. He looks really, really cool. And last but not least, we got to get Peter Parker in his normal civilian gear. He looks really good as well. So these are the three I'm going to be getting at Toys R Us. I want this one here, but the boxes, at least for these guys here, are extremely beat up. They only have 2 of them, it looks like, on the shelves, but they're really, really, I mean, if you look at the back of these boxes, they're really beat to hell. So unfortunately, we can't get these. Hopefully, maybe go to Target, see if they have anything there. Back in a second, guys. Stay tuned. Okay guys, the toy hunt for today is complete, and I got some really cool stuff on this particular hunt. I didn't think I'd get all this stuff when I went into this hunt today. I saw the Spider-Man movie, as I talked about at the beginning of the video, and I said, you know what, the Funko Pops look amazing for the movie. I gotta get them. So I wanted to snag some of those, but I also wanted to use my Hot Cash, and that was going to expire in a few days. So I'm like, screw it, let me go to Hot Topic, see what they have. And I found some really cool stuff there. One of the items we picked up was this really sweet looking new Venom Pop. It is a Hot Topic exclusive. It's sort of a, I won't say neon, maybe teal colored blue. I have never seen Venom in this particular color scheme before, so I don't know if this has anything to do in the comics. Maybe this was a special issue or something. Let me know in the comment section. I've never seen him look like this before, so I said, you know what, I gotta get this one. I have the Venom, which was a Walgreens exclusive. I don't have him in this color scheme or in this pose. The pose is a little different as well. His tongue is sticking out actually out of the pop of the mouth of the pop. So I'm like, you know what, I have to actually get this pop. The only issue I saw was, it looks like the eyes are stickers. It's kind of overlapping right, I'll kind of hold my finger on it so you can see it right here. It looks like it's overlapping the for the sticker here, so I think that's the only issue on the pop. No other blemishes on the paint. It looks very solid, all things considered. Great pop. I'm happy to pick this up for my collection. Then I saw this really cool 2-pack of the Joker Beach version and Harley Quinn. Now this is basically taking some liberty from the original Future Ends comic #1, which is this art you see in the background here. I'll take these guys out. You can see it says Joker the Beach on this side and Harley Quinn on this side. Now Harley's body is very, very thin, so I had to give her a figure stand. I have no problem with that. I'm very used to Funko Pops with figure stands. So let's actually look at the Joker first. He looks so cool in his little beach suit here, little beach jacket, shirt rather, and he has his little flip-flops. I don't know if you can see that really well. Kind of zoom in so you can see it. Let me put my finger down so you can see those little flip-flops right here. Head does move, no issues with articulation. The paint on him looks pretty clean, all things considered. I don't see any problems. Of course, it has kind of greenish looking sandals, the Hawaiian looking shirt, and the ripped kind of purplish pants here. So it looks amazing. Now the running joke with this one is Harley Quinn here, again, she has a very, very tiny body, but she has a harpoon that she has right here, and she has his hat dangling from the end of the harpoon. That's kind of like the running gag in that particular comic, I assume. I've never read the comics, so I don't know. The spear's a little bent, but that's okay. Again, she has a big pigtail. She has a black and red kind of on her hair right here, and she has a black and red bikini, which is of course her color scheme, but all in all, I think she looks amazing. So then I decided to swing over to Toys R Us, and I picked up those 3 pops. The very first one we got, of course, was Spider-Man in his homemade outfit. Of course, this is showcased in the actual movie. I don't want to make any spoilers for you guys. If you have not yet seen the Spider-Man Homecoming movie, go out and see it. It is a very, very good film. Now, he is, of course, a bobblehead. Now, he does have his web shooters on the outside of his outfit, one here and one right here. So it does look really, really cool. Again, he is a bobblehead, as I mentioned before. Big old eye kind of glasses that he has linked into his suit. That basically fills into the whole storyline of Spider-Man. If you don't know what his whole issues with his vision is, go see the Civil War movie. They actually touch base on that a lot. So I don't want to, again, make any spoilers for you, but he looks amazing. I do like that pop a lot. Then I said, you know what? I gotta have him out of his outfit. So I wanted to get the Peter Parker one. So the Peter Parker here looks really nice as well. Again, Peter Parker on the side, and there's Peter Parker on this side as well. Of course, top art of all Funko Pops, and the back does showcase all the figures in the wave. I do want to get all of them, but I don't like the Tony Stark one. I don't want to get the Tony Stark one. I don't think he looks good. So I'm like, you know what? Hell with Tony Stark on that one. They have a nice 2-pack for Target. They have Spider-Man and an Iron Man 2-pack, which I want to get my hands on. He looks really cool here. He has a little symbol, a little science symbol here. He has a nice little backpack, which has a lot of detail on it, actually, if you can see there. I'll kind of get it in frame so you can see it. Again, bobblehead, like we've talked about before in previous videos. Nice pop. Nonetheless, I do like the way he looks. So that's definitely 2 really cool pops for from Spider-Man. Now, the last one I picked up, I wanted to get the Spider-Man outfit one, which was be this one right here, but the boxes were so beat up at Toys R Us. They only had 2 of them there. They were all beat up. I said, you know what? I'm not going to buy them when the boxes are that thrashed. Hell no. But this is, of course, Vulture, the main bad guy from the actual Homecoming movie, and he looks really, really cool. I was almost going to pass on him, and not because there's anything wrong with him, but I didn't, as a villain, I didn't think he was that great of a villain, personally speaking, but I think they made him look amazing. There is a ridiculous amount of tooling here, a stupid amount of tooling. If you look at his back right here, I'll kind of hold it here, over here and over here are his kind of like his thrusters right here. I'll kind of point to them. Right here, they're fans, actually. Oh, there you go, right here. There are fans that he actually flies with. He's kind of like, think of it as like a jet Harrier that he can has vertical takeoff and landing. So think of it as a Harrier, where these are turbine engines they can spin around. But he has a lot of tooling, a lot of detail. I think they did a really, really good job on the Vulture here. He has a, if you look at his mask, it's kind of like a goggle piece he has, or a clear plastic they stuck in front here. I think that looks really cool. He even has the ruffled neck here that is showcased in the actual movie. And I was like, these are awesome pops. I still want to get my hands on that Spider-Man pop. I still want to get that 2-pack as well. Now, one thing, if you pick up a certain dollar amount, it looks like, at Toys R Us, they give you a promotional comic book. So I got this Spider-Man Homecoming comic. It's very, very generic. It features, of course, Jeffrey the giraffe at the bottom here. I'll kind of showcase some of the artwork for you. It's not the greatest art you see coming out of Marvel, but they gave you something nice. It's a story about Spider-Man and the Beetle, which is, of course, a Spider-Man villain. It's not a very long comic, as you can see here. It's only, I think, maybe 7 or 8 pages total. I'll kind of just flash through the book so you can see it. Nothing really crazy. Again, this total of, we'll count the pages here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pages exactly. So it's not that bad of a book, but they gave you something free, so it's really cool. I think if you spend maybe $30, you get the free comic. So again, I hope you like this particular video. I'm still going to be looking to get my hands on that Spider-Man, which of course would be this one right here. I'll kind of close the box up so you can see, again, this one right here. I want to get that one. And there's a 2-pack Iron Man and Spider-Man in a crouching web pose, so he's on like one knee with his web shooter out. So I think that looks amazing as well. I hope you like this video, guys. Remember to click that subscribe button at the bottom of the page. You can click Windows over here to watch more of my content. Take care. I'll see you in the next toy hunt, and bye-bye.